welcome to Elite Personal Fitness. Today we have a body shaping class, and it is like a body split. So we're going to kind of target, although other muscles get worked, we're going to target chest, back, and biceps with today's routine. If you haven't seen these videos in the past, we're going to use some basic household items to get to this routine. So if you have weights, guys, just use those, okay? But if you don't have weights, guys, I'll walk through this workout, and I do this in real time with you, okay? A few things you want to gather for today's routine. Guys, I've got a whole mess of gallon jugs over here, and I'm going to say 2 to 8 gallon jugs, depending how you use them, is what will be required. And you may not need that many, guys, but we'll talk about some options you can use those with in just a moment. All right. You'll also, guys, I use a pot sometimes. We're going to do an elevated push-up. So one hand's going to be, we're not going to travel. We're just going to do one hand up, and then later on we'll do the other hand up. And so you'll need like a yoga block, a push-up handle, a cooking pot. Guys, I'm just going to use a step. I've got a step right here, and I'm just going to use that for elevation on one side. Okay, so you have a wide variety of items you can use. You just want to get that one arm elevated just a little bit off the floor. Okay. The other thing is going to be a slider or a towel. Guys, we have a pullover. And I'll show a couple options. So you can land on your back and use gallon jugs. That'll be pictured, okay, when we go through this. Or you can use a slider or a towel and slide out doing this pullover, kind of like a body weight pullover. So, and I know that they have different sliders out now that are fitness. This is just an old moving slider. Some of these sliders are cool because they have a surface for carpet like this, but then they have a sock over one side so you can go over hardwood. So if you have hardwood or concrete, guys, you may want to use, I have a towel sitting over here, you may use a towel, or you can have a mover. Guys, you also may want an ab mat. If you're going to do these pullovers, it might be nice to have something for your knees to rest on while you're doing that. So I've got an ab mat off to the side. Couple optional items, guys. We mentioned the gallon jugs, and these gallon jugs, we're going to use them as like dumbbells, but we're also going to use them like weights on a bar. And this is, guys, this is just optional. So you can just hold 1 or 2 gallon jugs and do all these exercises, okay? But if you want a little more weight, guys, I have got a broomstick, and any type of stick would work, guys. And this just works, it's real handy. I twist it off the push side. This slides in. Guys, the sleeve right here almost acts like a collar on one side. So I can slide through the handle and quick and easy, adjusting the weights. It's simple. And I'm going to use 6 gallon jugs on this broomstick. In fact, I'm going to slide it through right now, guys. Let's see. Yeah. So we'll slide this in so you can see how quick and easy it is, and then we can always adjust on the fly just like you would if you were in the gym. Okay, so we've got that. What else, guys? A backpack. So guys, and again, the backpack is kind of like the broomstick. It's completely optional. It's only if you want a little extra weight. Today, what am I using for? I think just one arm rows, okay? So we're gonna do some one arm rows today, and I've got a backpack. If 1 or 2 gallon jugs in one hand isn't quite enough to challenge you for your rows. And for a lot of people, maybe it's great. If you want more weight, guys, my gosh, you can get a backpack and you can load pretty much weight in there. Okay, I've got a little dumbbell in there, but you could use old weight plates, multiple gallon jugs, even like books and paper, just to get that backpack a little heavier than what maybe the gallon jugs provide. So we've got that list up there. Guys, today it's a pretty simple workout. We're just going through 2 sets, and I think we'll do a good job of kind of getting, we're going to get the core involved, and obviously you get little shoulders when you're doing your push-ups and things like that, but really the focus is chest, back, and biceps, and I'm going to get started here. We're going to start with something I do occasionally to kind of get the chest warm and then get the core. So we're going to do a fly crunch. Guys, dumbbells work great for this, okay? I've got gallon jugs. Don't have to go super heavy. We're going to get around 15 of these. Let's get started. I'm going to lay back. So I have got some gallon jugs here. And guys, we'll get maybe 15, as I mentioned, and we're just going to arc out like a semicircle. We're going to come up and then crunch towards the ceiling. 1. And you could use a mat too. I didn't put a mat down underneath you, but you could do that 2. 3. Exhale on the way up, and exhale on the way up. Okay, guys, that was good. Kind of got the core warmed up and kind of got the chest and blood running through the chest. I'll push these kind of off to the side. And our next move, guys, is a pullover. Okay? So with this pullover, what I'm going to do is, and again, I'll show you a lying pullover with gallon jugs. This isn't for everybody. Okay, so if you don't feel comfortable with this, or this might be a little too challenging, optional lying pullover is going to be displayed for you. Okay, so here's what we've got, guys. Okay, so I've got the slider here, and I'm just going to come out. We're going to get about 10 to 15 of these. Okay, so I'm just going to slide out. Elbows are out just a little bit. This is a great exercise because this does, if the elbows stay in a little tighter, so a little more chest, elbows are out, you can engage your back a little more, but also does the core. So I have the elbows out slightly, so I'm going to try to get the back a little bit, along with some chest and the core, all right? Feel that back a little bit. Guys, that was 15, and I can feel it everywhere. All right. Guys, one more thing, you want a chair, okay? I forgot to mention that, so you want a chair nearby. All right, so I'll leave that there. Guys, next thing, we're going to, the left side of your body will be elevated, and we're gonna do push-ups with one arm elevated. Again, push-up handle, yoga block. All those work well. Even a cooking pot. Just make sure that when you're doing your push-up, especially with like a cooking pot, they can slide. Push-up handles can tilt over. So make sure you're pushing straight down, and we're trying to emphasize the elevated hand. Okay, so I'm gonna focus on my left side here. We're here, and here. And guys, we'll get about 10 or so. You can go to your knees on this one, guys, and get what you can, but 10 to 15 is a good goal to shoot for. All right, so here we go. Focus on like left side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice work. Nice work. All right. I guess I'll leave this here, guys. I don't think we've been away. We have an underhand bent over row, dumbbells, gallon jugs. We're just going to try to keep the hands under, palms facing forward. Okay, so underhand grip. Guys, I've got a broomstick, and these work great. You saw how easy the gallon jugs slide on. Around 15 reps. The weight's lighter, guys. Maybe do it at 20. Okay. Use your legs to get the weight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, really squeezing that back to the top. Great job. That was 15 of those. We'll set that down. We're back to push-ups now, other side. And what we're trying to do is keep rest to a minimum, okay? So take the break that you need, but try to push yourself to keep going, all right? So here we go. Right hand is the focus now, the up hand. All right. Okay. Great job, guys. So now we're gonna go to warm rows. I'll move this out of the way. I have the backpack set up, as I mentioned, with an old dumbbell. So if you don't have weight, these backpacks work great. All right. Around 15. You can use a chair or bench if you want to rest your hand on, or you can just use your leg. Okay, guys, I'll be up a little bit. I don't want the backpack to hit the floor, so I'll be angled up, but I'll be keeping my back straight. Maybe angled up a little bit because of the backpack, but we're still keeping a nice straight plane with the back. Right. So I'll grab the handles kind of down low a little bit. I'm gonna pick this up. I'm leaning over. 1, 2, 3, pulling towards the hip. 6, 7, 8, 9. And guys, even with not a ton of weight, I can really feel that. And there's a dynamic to this too. When you're holding that, it's almost like putting a towel around the dumbbell and doing it. Just makes it a little bit harder to do, okay? So let's match reps on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Squeeze that back, 7. 12, job. All right. I'm just gonna set this over here. Guys, the next thing we have are some bicep curls. And this could be good gallon jugs, okay? So we're gonna try to do like just a traditional curl. If you have access to a ball or a broomstick, I really like that because we're gonna do some dumbbells or gallon jugs in just a minute. So they'll a little different dynamic. All right, so I'm gonna grab this and guys, I'll take just a little bit of weight off here. All right, so we'll go about 15 with these. All right. Okay, use your legs to get this up. We have 15. 1, 2, 3. Nice job. Okay, next exercise, we'll need the chair for. And guys, you'll probably want your chair, you may want your chair anchored against the wall. Okay, I think it's gonna be out of the screen if I anchored against my heavy bag, so I'm gonna put it here. We're gonna underhand, just to kind of engage maybe those biceps just a little bit with this push-up. 10 to 15 of these. So somewhat of an underhand grip. And 1, 2, 3, 4, those in. Okay. Our next one, we have an exercise that's tough. We haven't done this in a while. We're gonna go 10, 10, 10s, okay, for our biceps. And what that means is a lot of reps, right? We're gonna do 10 with your left hand. So you need dumbbells or gallon jugs. 10 with your left hand, 10 with your right hand. Then we're gonna alternate 10, and then we'll finish with 10 together, okay? So I guess I'll try, let's go with 2 gallon jugs. The gallon jugs are a little, they make the exercise a little bit harder. And guys, with dumbbells, I want to supinate, okay? Gallon jugs, it's a little harder, especially when you get 2 to do that. So these may look closer to hammer curls, but I really want to supinate if you can, all right? Here we go. Got the jugs here, and let's go 10 with left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Good work, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, guys, we're gonna alternate these now. All right, so I know the gallon jugs are a little bulky here, but let's alternate. So we're up, 1, up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, 5, up, 6, up, 7, up, 8, up, 9, up, 10. Okay, guys, finish together. Here you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, they're tough. 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we'll set these gallon jugs down. Okay, biceps. Should be talking to you a little bit, even with the weights light. That just blows them up. All right. So guys, that was one round through. So not so bad. Okay. But I want to jump right in the next round. Okay. So we're right back to our fly crunch. And should we go? Should we try 2? I guess maybe we'll go with 2 this time. Here we go. Make sure when you're doing these, guys, that you grab your weights, whether dumbbells or gallon jugs. Don't have to use weight either, okay? But make sure you don't start out wide with these. That'll stress the shoulders. So I'm gonna bring them in close to the body. I'm gonna bring them up. Good. Okay, and then press up, guys. So you notice I didn't start out wide. I'm in nearer to the body. Press up, that way I don't strain the shoulders. Okay, and now, guys, we're just gonna do a fly crunch. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. Squeeze the chest, crunch up, down to the floor. Don't go out wide, don't hurt your shoulders. Great job. Okay. Guys, we have those pullovers, and again, you can lie down and use gallon jugs for your pullovers, okay, until you're more comfortable, or maybe at a fitness level where you can do your body weight a little bit with a slider or a towel. 10 to 15 of these, and just keep the elbows soft and out just slightly, okay? So when I'm doing these, guys, my elbows are just kind of soft and angled out a little bit. I'm not keeping them real straight and tight. Slightly out. Here we go. That was 15. Make you work a little bit. All right. Guys, we have push-ups next. Left arm up. So grab whatever you need. Sorry, a little shoe malfunction. Here we go. Lace back up and we're ready to roll. 10 to 15 of these. Remember, you go to your knees. If you need to, not a problem. Okay, guys, bend over rows. Okay. I'm gonna try one more, huh? Let's see what happens here. Okay. Use lace, get up, guys. Underhand grip, bent over row. So we're up. And here we go, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Good job. Now I was really trying to squeeze it back at the top. Okay, back to the push-ups, other side. So now I'm focused on the right, the elevated side. Nice work. Let me get this up. We'll set it out of the way. Starting a little sweat here, guys. It's good stuff. Okay, you guys, you ready to think about this backpack? It's kind of like the broomstick. You can adjust weight very easily. Unzip, put something in. I got a gallon jug sitting here. Guys, I'm going to raise it just a little bit. All right, so I'll zip this up open. We're getting around 15. I'll slide that in there to give you just a little more weight. And let's get 15 on each side, all right? All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 6, Great job. Set it down slowly if you have a gallon jugs in there. You don't want to pop those things. All right. Other way. Set it down softly, and I think I'll just get that gallon jug out of there so I don't forget it's in there. All right, guys, we have curl. So we're going through this in a pretty good little clip here. Take a few of those off. Okay, 15 curls. Boy, I felt those big time. Oh man. Okay, so now we have the underhand incline push-up. So I'll grab my chair, slide it here. Be careful again with your chair, make sure it's anchored. I know mine isn't, but you don't want it sliding across the floor. Here we go. Okay. We have got those crazy 10-10-10s again. That kind of just finish off the workout and really kill those biceps. All right. So I guess I'll try 2 again. All right, guys. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, gonna alternate now, guys. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Guys, we're going together here. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh. Okay, settle down. Gotta shake them out for a minute. All right, so that was 2 rounds of really a chest, back, bicep focus routine. Maybe you did some new exercise you haven't done before, but I really hope you enjoyed the workout, something a little different. And if you're not ready to go back to gyms, this is a great workout you can do at home without a lot of fitness equipment. And if you have fitness equipment, plug it in. Instead of using gallon jugs or broomsticks, you got dumbbells and barbells. So, thanks for watching. This is Gym with Elite Fitness, bringing wellness to you.